So tonight I'd like to talk about the game of Toastmasters and my understanding of how we play this game. I came to Toastmasters a year and a half ago and said yes I can on Inauguration Day. And I haven't missed a meeting in a year and a half, and here we are. And so this is my understanding of how the game is played, and we have members in the audience tonight who have played the game longer than I have, so just my interpretation. So tonight I'll go over some of the rules as I understand them, the roles that we play, and then the question, if we're playing a game, how do we win? So first of all, we have the Competent Communication Manual that you are all very familiar with, and we have 10 projects in here. And what is the scorecard for the game? It is the project completion record, so you have 10 speeches, and after you finish each one, you will write down the title, the date, and get the VP of Education's signature. And once you've finished all 10 speeches, give it to the VP of Education, and she will send it off to Toastmaster International, and you will have completed the Competent Communication Manual. And at the same time, you can request 2 advanced manuals so that you can continue on in your Toastmaster journey. So that's the scorecard. Now, the roles that we get to play. This is kind of like Dungeons and Dragons or Avatar. You get to play separate roles at each meeting. And the roles are all written right here. I'd like to go over 3 of these roles in detail because it takes some preparation before we even enter this room. And those are Toastmaster, General Evaluator, and Speaker. Toastmaster, you're the MC of this party. You're in total control. You want to be timely. You want to be prepared. Contact all the speakers and find out what their speech title is, what speech number they're on, and their intro. Contact the general evaluator and make sure that the evaluation team is in order. Determine the theme for the meeting and let the invocation humorist, the inspirational, the world of the day, and the topic master what the theme is so that those people can also utilize the theme in coming up in their presentations for the meeting. Prepare the agenda, pass it out. Prepare the intro for each speaker. And prepare your remarks as Toastmasters, 2 to 3 minutes in the beginning and 1 to 2 minutes at the end. You shake hands with every single person that comes up here, and you lead the applause after each person finishes. And watch the time. So if someone's going too long, you may have to speed some other folks up. If someone's going way too long and the timer is not going to applaud and interrupt that person that's going too long, the Toastmaster may have to step in and do it. And then at the end, you return the control of the meeting back to the president. General Evaluator is the second pretty big leadership role for the meeting, and so the general evaluator makes sure that we have all the evaluators and that they know who they're evaluating. We have the all counter and the grammarian, and we have the timer. So those are the positions that make up the general evaluation team. And then we have the speaker. That's the main event of our meetings. So speakers, if you could please update the Kona Toastmaster website, where if you could fill in your title of the speech, which speech you're giving, and your intro, then the Toastmaster will know your intro already, and then the evaluators will also know which speech that they will be evaluating so they can prepare and read ahead of time. All right. In addition to competent communication, we have leadership development. And Toastmaster International just came up with a new evaluation guide for leadership development. And so this lovely handout is much easier than what's in the back of the book. And it lists all the 10 projects and how many of each that you need to complete. For instance, project number 1 is listening. You need to complete 3 or 4, all-counter, speech evaluator, grammarian, or table topic speaker. And how this works is, as you're giving your speeches and playing the various roles that we have, you hand your competent leadership book to any one of us and ask us to evaluate you on whichever role that you will be playing that night. And so you can just play the competent communication game, or you can play both at the same time. I played this one first and finished it, and then now I'm working on this one. But some folks do both at the same time. Right. So, we went over the roles, the rules, and now we're up to why do we play? Why do I play? Well, opportunities come up when you're in Toastmasters. For instance, I get a call from Bill. It says, Mary, how would you like to be on the 4th of July parade float and get the folks to sing along to This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land? My first reaction, oh no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be the center of attention. I don't want to ride on a float. I don't know if Bill heard that hesitation, but didn't want to do it. But I was standing in the middle of Petco. And so like, all right, and my answer was, I will try my best, Bill. I will show up and do what I need to do. So, 4th of July, I was on that float. I had my sign up, This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land. We're going along, and it's raining, okay? It's Micronesian folks and Mexican folks, and all these families and groups are gathered, and they're singing along to This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land. And I had this We Are the World moment there, that I hope that they feel that this is their land. And without having said yes to Toastmasters, without having said yes to Bill, I wouldn't have had that moment of inspiration. And it reminded me of Rumi's poem, out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right-doing, there's a field, and I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. So, why are we here? Why are we playing the game? How do we win? We win by just showing up, learning from others, being in this lovely energy that we create each time we're here. So, we got the rules, we got the roles, we know how to win. Game's on, let's play.